There's this question, the difference between sprint review and sprint retrospective. People work in Agile or a Scrum always have this question, both look same, what it is there. Let's see a quick catch up on this. A sprint review happens at the end of the sprint or iteration to see how much work or increment or what is the progress, basically a product increment to check it. We will see along with our stakeholders, primarily the product owners or the business people. They come along, sit with us, and they want to physically, they want to see how it is working. Rather than seeing a documentation, they want to see how it works. Imagine I have a Google login page I have to develop. They literally want to see user ID, password. When I click a button, is it working? This will be a sprint review where we have a goal for a sprint. Are we able to achieve it? If I don't achieve it, yeah, there could be some discussion about it. A sprint review can happen for 4 hours if it is a 1 month of sprint, that is 4 weeks of sprint. If it is 2 weeks of sprint, it will go for 2 hours of review will happen. In this, the product owner, the business people can give comments on that, appreciation on that, something will happen. So it's a purely a product checking time. Then what is a retrospective? The sprint retrospective happens after the sprint review. And this could be for, say, 3 hours for 1 month of sprint, or could be 1.5 hours, 2 hours for 2 weeks of sprint. But what is a retrospective? Retrospective is a word where we look back how things have happened. But Shri, we already saw a sprint review where how we developed what we developed. Retrospective is to see as a team how we worked. It is a pure process checking. When I say process, did we all understood the work properly? Did we all align well? Is there any communication gap? Is there any understanding mismatches there? We try to understand this so that we don't repeat this mistake in the upcoming sprints. So now what is happening here is a sprint review help us to check the product. Sprint retrospective helps us to check the process. Only when you continuously improve the product and process, you can achieve the final goal. When I say sprint review, you will have a business people and a whole team. Everyone will see there to show demonstration of what we did. When it comes to sprint retrospective, business people no need to be there. It's not mandatory. It will be only our team members will sit and talk. How we work, is there any bottlenecks? How can we come out of this? These two ceremonies and these two events really a big eye opener in Agile, which made us to iteratively and incrementally improve the system. So when you're new to Agile or an expert in Agile, I'm sure you'll go through these two statements, sprint review and sprint retrospective. Sprint review can go for 2 hours if it is 2 weeks of sprint, and sprint retrospective can go for 1.5 hours if it is 2 weeks of a sprint. Both are needed. No mandatory who can be here, who cannot be here. But in a sprint review, if you have a business team, product owners, they will give a valuable input when the demonstration is happening. When retrospective, it is purely for the team members to understand how can we improve ourselves. Now the question to you, have you attended a sprint retrospective? Did you find anything interesting in your office when you attend a sprint retrospective? Share your comments in the comment section. We will talk more about new topics in Agile. Good wishes and keep rocking.